does postponing her shows move the needle in either direction for these hotel workers who are striking?
I mean, listen, if she did postpone the shows, I think it would move the needle. Will she postpone the shows? Most likely not. You know, the shows here, this is the last leg of her U.S. tour. It's at SoFi Stadium, 70,000 people per show. So I just don't see her postponing those shows. But the hotel workers here have been on strike since early July, and they're looking for higher wages and health insurance. So it would definitely help them. But Taylor also demonstrated on Monday kind of pro-labor for her own force, giving 50 of her truck drivers $100,000 bonuses. She's laid out $55 million in bonuses for her crew combined. So clearly Taylor is pro-labor, but I don't see her postponing these shows for the hotel workers.
So the hotel workers have been striking since July. There's this other strike that's been happening, the Writers Guild, of course, going on, I think, 90-plus days. It's closing in on 100 days. They've got their first talks now with Hollywood studios and executives coming up later this week. What is the level of optimism for the Guild here? What kind of a role have the actors who are also striking, right, separate union, SAG-AFTRA, how does that play in? Where's the nexus there?
Hallie, first of all, it's nice to report on something good because we need some hope in Los Angeles because Hollywood is basically shut down. But you're right, since May 2nd, the Writers Guild has been on strike, and I think that people are cautiously optimistic. And quite honestly, we need some hope in this town because everyone is suffering. There's rumors that this whole thing, when it's all said and done, could swirl into over a $4 billion economic impact for Los Angeles alone. And I think that also the actors striking are giving the optics of, you know, quite frankly, just seeing famous people hold picket signs. It's wanting the studios to kind of start those talks. Now, I will say the actors, they're not going back to the table just yet. This is just the writers going back to the table on Friday. But hopefully, and I'm, you know, keeping my fingers crossed, that this will start a progression of talks that will also lead into SAG going back into talks.
Andrew Freund, thank you very much. Live for us from out there in LA. Appreciate it.